This episode of Soldier Knows Best is brought to you by Squarespace.
Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best here. This video I'm going to be recapping IFA, this big electronic gathering of all the biggest companies who released or showed off some of the new products that are going to be released very soon, and that happened out in Berlin, Germany. So it just ended last week and I was over there for a few days covering it, and I got a lot of footage over there. So this footage in this video is probably going to be less than 30% of the actual stuff that's at this show, that you'll call it. It's kind of like a CES. Again, I say that every video, but that's the best way to describe it. And I was going to take a look at some of the cameras that Samsung's actually able to show us. And I did cover these cameras in the video, so I'm not going to spend too much longer on them. But this camera is the MV800, a camera that's going to be great for taking self-portrait shots. Make sure you're in the right angle in the frame itself, because the screen flips all the way up and it has a shutter button on the back of the camera, which is pretty good for those type of things. And they also showed us the NX200, which is a pretty good camera. And the folks over at GeekBeak TV, they actually took a lot of good pictures with that camera, so you can head over to their website and check that out. And also Sony had a big press conference. They showed off the Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc S, which is a nice phone that has 1.4 gigahertz processor and takes 3D pictures as well. Very nice, slim design. And also they showed off the Tablet S and the Tablet P. Now the Tablet S is more of the iPad type of traditional tablet, but the Tablet P that I'm showing you right here has a dual 5.5-inch screens and also has dual cameras front and back. It's 4G capable, and it really was a good experience using it. I think this is the type of clamshell type of format where you can close it, and I think a lot of people may find this interesting as an alternative to some of the more traditional tablets, and it worked just fine for me, but we'll wait to see when this thing actually launches. And folks over at Eton, the same people that made that Solar XL iPhone solar power dock, they also got a solar powered iPhone case that's going to be coming out soon, so you can charge up your iPhone in the sun. And the people over at MHL, they have a lot of good connections, a lot of good cables to be able to hook up most of your Android cell phones to an HDTV and actually play back content and do all that good stuff. And this is the Boogie board. It's really good for note-taking, type of e-ink type of technology. Press one button and erases it, and it's even sensitive to be able to recognize your fingernails, that he just demonstrated right then and there. And now next up, this phone needs no introduction. This is the Samsung Galaxy Note, a 5.3-inch screen, 1.4 gigahertz dual-core processor. Just a beast of a phone. It is kind of big, but it seems to fit in your pocket as well. It also has a cool stylus you can use with it. And this is the ViewSonic ViewPad 7X. It's a 7-inch Android tablet. It's going to be running 3.2. Has this ViewSync skin technology, which is pretty cool to be able to run that. And also NVIDIA had a nice little showcase where you can try out some of their 3D gaming laptops and also some of their 3D desktop setups, and you'll be able to play some games there. And actually everything worked out pretty well. So the 3D actually worked very good, especially on the laptop, so I hope I can get my hands on that. But anyway, we're taking a look at probably one of the best booth setups, and this is from Panasonic. They had a lot of stuff going on, a really huge stage to show off some of the new products, and they had a lot of cool stuff. You can see some of the 3D TVs on this big, massive, extremely big wall of 3D TVs. So I think everybody had a screen for themselves. You just want to look at something by yourself. But anyway, they did a really good job showing off some of the 3D technology. And they also have these type of booths and the type of setups where you can just walk up and use some of the cameras, and it has some things going on where these girls were playing volleyball, it has some girls who are doing modeling, stuff like that. It just made it a different type of experience to be able to take some footage and see how these cameras actually perform in these situations here. So I didn't mind this setup at all. And as the word got out, you can see the slew of people, or more importantly men, that came out to see this girl model some sand off, which was interesting. But again, it's a different type of take on a booth, and this is kind of what the IFA is. And you have these big, extravagant type of setups where again, this is a little bit more interactive than you probably find on some other shows himself. And this guy right here, he was pretty into it here, getting some high angle shots and really looking focused there. Look at his face, focus on the work of the camera, of course. But also too, they had these 3D cameras that were set up where they had people doing different things, and the camera set up, you can walk up and put your face in some of the 3D glasses and look at the 3D TVs and see how it performs. And you can't really get the full sense of this, how it actually is in real life by this video, but you can see they went to really great lengths to have somebody boxing, and they really came at you in the stream. Is that 3D? No, it's not me trying to punch at you. But this is one of these other cool setups that Panasonic was able to pull off. And this is the JVC Falcon Bird, which is a 3D camcorder that can get all the way down to f1.2, takes really good video, but also to the LCD displays, glasses-free 3D, so you can see exactly how the 3D footage is going to turn out right there on the camcorder itself. Now, Sony also had a nice little setup here where you can get into this type of paparazzi booth and take some, test shots, of course, of this lady who was dancing to some type of salsa music or whatever type of dance that is. And also, this is the HTC Radar, which is a Windows Phone Mango handset. Is going to be coming out in the fall, one of the first ones to come out. And what would be one of these shows without some cool cars? I'm just going to shut up and let you look at some of these cars here.
Die A301 sie erweitert durch ihre nachvollziehbare Interaufzeichnung auf die Zweitkarten als auch durch ihre professionelle.
And also they have some wacky things for the kids here. You had the oversized tennis ball and tennis racket, and I forgot exactly what product they were trying to show off here. But anyway, home appliances were really big at this show itself, and I was actually quite shocked. This is just the Samsung portion of home appliances, where they have some dishwashers, some washing machines, I think maybe, or some refrigerators, and it's a pretty big setup. And also there's this company, I think it's called Melee or Melee. But anyway, they had a big extravagant setup to show off their new products. Now, I kind of walked upon this booth and I didn't know exactly what to expect from it, and saw some girls that were playing some Michael Jackson tunes there, and also these break dancers here. They were getting on down. Remind me of my high school days when I was break dancing on the block. No, I never did that. But anyway, I was kind of just like, oh, what are they about to announce? It's going to be some brand new tablet, or some brand new computer, or a new car, or whatever, because I didn't know exactly what this company is. And there were a lot of people lined up that gathered around this booth within this like 15 to 20 minute spectacle that they put on. And then it started coming down from the heavens, a brand new product, and it is a washing machine. So I'm pretty sure it's a very cool washing machine, but I was like, whoa, what is this? So, but anyway, I give them an A for effort and definitely A for presentation. If I was at this show and I was actually looking to buy a new washing machine, they would have sold. I would have bought one right then and there. But alright guys, I'm going to end this roundup video of IFA or IFA. Again, if you have a chance to go to this, especially if you live out in Berlin or just live out in Germany in period, definitely check it out next year. It's a pretty fun time. It's open to the public, so you will have a good time and good chance to see some of the new products up close and personal for the first time. But anyway guys, before we head out here, it's going to take one last look at our sponsor for this video, and that is Squarespace. Squarespace is a really easy, affordable way to get a high quality, nice looking website up and running in just a matter of minutes, literally, because they have templates that are already pre-designed that you can start from and then customize those to your liking. And also they have social widgets like a Twitter or a Flickr widget that you can add straight to your website very, very easily. And again, this is for beginners or advanced users or advanced web designers, anybody like that. You can use Squarespace to make something that's quick and easy that you can customize and also manage via an iPhone mobile applications that they do have for their actual website itself. And with 24-hour customer support, you really can't go wrong with this, because if you have any problems at any time of the day, somebody will be able to help you. So if you want to go ahead and try this out and get a free 2-week trial and 10% off, go to squarespace.com and enter in the coupon code SOLDIER9. Alright guys, again, thanks for watching this video. Please leave a comment down below, but what's some of your favorite products that I just showed you in this video, and what do you think about them? Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you later. Peace.